Good morning, gentlemen and ladies, whoever views. Please forgive the poor quality video. Perhaps the audio might be garbled as well. However, this morning I woke up to Roma Army uploaded a video this morning. Actually, she tried to do it last night, took it down, had to re-upload it. And by no means do I mean to disparage this woman. She is making a tremendous effort to talk about men's issues as a feminist, which I feel is contradictory, but that's my opinion. So anyways, let's get into it. Her video, if you have not seen it, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know really how to work this thing. I'm going to try to put the link in the description. I'm probably going to have to go back and do an edit on this, so bear with me. Please forgive me. Perhaps I need to take a course on how to do this properly. It is what it is. So, as I watched this video, in the back of my mind was Paul Elam's comment about trying to understand men's issues is like trying to understand a snowdrift one snowflake at a time. It made a lot of sense. Not everything is universal. Everyone goes through different things. But this video that she put out was great, but it was lacking in certain aspects. She asked the question, was that, and I'm paraphrasing, is that if military service members, which is mostly men, have some of the best mental health in the world, best mental health services in the world, why aren't they allowed to keep their guns in the barracks? Well, I replied, and I explained. I said, yes, I can explain. Perhaps I didn't hit all the points as to why the military has this rule as to why you cannot keep weapons or alcohol sometimes in the barracks. And it's not just about mental health. Although she makes that point, she makes that distinction that it is a mental health issue. She's not wrong, but there are things missing in this analysis. And that is very indicative of the understanding and appreciation men lack today. These are complex issues that require more than a 5-minute video. And unfortunately, I find myself not enjoying the feminist perspective of men's issues because they do lack the complex analysis. There are so many things that go into this. But for a feminist on YouTube, she can upload a 5 to 8 minute video, and boom, she's covered the bases. But not really, and she knows that she hasn't. It's just the idea that she's standing up for men. And that's what feminism is supposed to also do. Great. I applaud this woman for standing up for men's issues. However, if she's going to actually combat these men's issues, especially when it comes to military topics, I would suggest a Janice Fiamingo approach and go into a long-form conversation or debate. But she doesn't do these things. See, on YouTube, it's about subscribers, just like on Instagram and Twitter. These are not long-form conversations. You see, I find and take issue with the fact that we can make statements like, why aren't we allowed to have guns in the barracks, as, well, we have all this mental health service. As if that's the one issue that makes that determining factor. It's not. You see, you don't sleep with a live grenade every night, do you? Then why would that be a mental health issue? If you're afraid to sleep with a live grenade every night, then you must have mental issues you need to talk about. That's not the case. I would encourage individuals like Roma Army. I appreciate her speaking up and coming to the defense of men, but I would encourage her to continue to dig deeper, because these issues and topics are not just baseline surface level. These are very, very, very deep issues. Topics, I should say. Because there are reasons why service members have such issues and are disparaged in many ways. The Army is not a daycare. The Marine Corps is not a daycare. We're not there to wipe your ass. We're there for a combat role, where if someone tries to attack our nation, we can go in and execute with extreme prejudice. The entire training scenario of the military is to take away that whiny baby cry mindset and put you in a combat role where you can do your job objectively. We're conflating two issues here. Although it does directly correlate with what service members find themselves, what position they find themselves after leaving service, and the lack of treatment thereof. But we can't conflate that with men's issues. We just can't. It's two different animals. I'm not saying this, Roma, to disparage you. I am saying this because we cannot simplify these issues into an 8-minute video. And I'm not trying to do that now. I appreciate you standing up for people. I appreciate you talking about things and trying to raise awareness. But awareness in a short form video is not having a long form discussion and really, really trying to find solutions. This is the issue I take with feminism, is because every issue between men and women is narrowed down on Facebook, Instagram, direct messages, whatever you have it, videos. It's narrowed down into a poetic, simplified version. And men do not live poetic, simplified lives. Everything is complex in our lives, and we are unheard in many aspects of life. It is crazy. It is insane that men are just this, men are just that, from the female perspective. But men also have very complex personalities, very complex things happening in their lives. Take the military, for instance. It's not about being a man. It is about being a warrior. The only time you sleep with your rifle is in the field, on deployment. You might be on a forward operating base and have your rifle with you in the barracks in case you get attacked, but in garrison, you don't sleep with your rifle. There's an armory for a reason, and it has nothing to do, mental health is only one factor. If you really want to hit these topics, I know the premise of your channel is in-your-face bombastic, and it works for you. But it does not hit all of the topics. It does not hit all of the needs that men have and issues that they face. And I would encourage you to dig deeper. Keep digging, Roma. Keep digging. Because you're leaving a lot of the subjects wanting. I've just spent 9 minutes on this video. It's not nearly enough. Not nearly enough time, not nearly enough hits on each and every topic that needs to be spoken about. And I'm not a YouTuber, but you are. Do better is what men hear every single day. Well, equalitarian, let's do better.